I hear it all the time, ceaselessly, even in the stillness when all is quiet, accompanying my heartbeat as my chest rises and falls. I hear the words carried by the wind around the eaves of my house, in the rustle of leaves in my garden, in the flapping of the wings of the doves as they jostle for the grains in the feeder in the early morning sunshine. I hear the words in the footsteps of the guards as they walk swiftly to their posts, and I hear them as the surf ebbs and flows. Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. Om Namaste Rudramanyave Uttota Ishave Namaha. It repeats itself ceaselessly. O my Rudra, how you have captured my heart and taken over my life. I am intoxicated, for these words are not carried by the wind, but they are in my head. They have taken the place of a non-stop conversation that usually occupied my mind. I feel so blessed. When I started learning the Veda chants in February 2021, all I ever wanted was to learn to chant the Namakam of the Sri Rudram. And now, thanks to my Gurujis, I can tick another box. I ask myself whether in my quest to learn, in my passion to lose myself in the chant, thus satisfying a spiritual thirst, has this chant so enamored me to an extent that all I hear in my head are the above lines. I am totally consumed, intoxicated, and on a blissful high. I shall confine myself to a few lines of the first Anuvaka of the Namakam and shall be quoting the meanings as ascribed in the book Rudra Tattva by Manish Vyas. I am totally riveted to the following lines. Aso yastamro aruna utabha brusu mangalaha yeche magum rudra abito dikshishritas sahasrasho veshagum heda imahe. Interpreted, it means, just as a single light shatters darkness all around, we worshipfully pray to the auspicious light within us to show itself. May it shatter the numerous negative thought reactions arising from external stimuli. How laden in meaning is the translation by Manish Vyas. It conjures up a pitch-dark place that is pierced by a ray of light. How powerful is this ray of light? It has the power to remove the darkness. The prayer is for the spark of the divine light within us, our essence of being, to shine forth and dispel our own darkness that is in the form of ignorance and negativity. These lines convey such a crucial and important aspect of the human life of a seeker who understands the true purpose of a human life, namely, to experience the inner light that dwells in each of us, in a place that peace and anandat or happiness dwell. Seekers of this light, peace and happiness engage in various ways or paths to attain this. Some through intense sadhana, meditation, worship, etc. This in truth is our purest form, once discovered and experienced, one experiences bliss totally unaffected by the outside world. The prayer to reach the state of bliss is to Bhagavan Rudra. I now wish to link the above lines to the following as the latter lines expand on the former. Utenam gopar adarshan nudaharyaha utenam vishva bhutani sadrashto mridayatinaha. Translated, as and when the dawn of the inner sun occurs, we burst out of our limited identities and rejoice at feeling one with the whole creation. Now, the single light is regarded and described as the inner sun. This description is very symbolic and apt, as the light within is bright and powerful like the sun. Does this very light within give our bodies the warmth that is generated within each of us? Is this very bright light or sun the life force within us? And when we reach and experience the sun within, we realize that we are all interconnected to all living entities in the cosmos. The rejoice referred to in the translation may very well be the reference to the feeling of bliss always spoken of. While our ancient, timeless, and glorious Vedas speak of the attainment of bliss and enlightenment, spiritual writers such as Eckhart Tolle and Deepak Chopra and others are also writing about the journey to enlightenment and bliss. Feeling one with the whole of creation reminds me of Desiderata by Max Ehrmann. To quote, "You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here, and whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should." One of my favorite motivational poems. Going further to the next two lines, Namo astu nila grivaya sahasrakshaya midushe atoye asya sattva nohantebhyo karannamaha. Translated, my entire being is surrendered for the one who is as vast as the sky, who is a witness to all my actions and innumerable eyes, who is the most bountiful bestower. My being is also surrendered to serve his Sattvika devotees, wherever they may be. By doing so, I merge my limited identity with the unlimited one and thus become unlimited myself. This talks of surrender to Lord Rudra and performance of service for his devotees. Before one does this, as per the earlier few lines in the first Anuvaka, we pray to Lord Rudra to take away our bad qualities and violent propensities and to make us good, loving, humane, and caring individuals, to raise our consciousness as humanity, and in so doing, we merge with the cosmic consciousness. This is the ultimate purpose of our human existence, which as a humanity we should all strive towards. The journey or path shown by our Vedas is not dependent on any religious affiliation, dogma, creed, or following. The Vedas are for all of humanity to read, chant, understand, and practice. The Sri Rudram comes from the Krishna Yajur Veda in the Taittiriya Samhita. This short explanation of the gist of the first Anuvaka has given me as much pleasure as chanting it, as much peace and pleasure in hearing the invocation continuously in my head, enveloping my entire being. For this, I am forever grateful to Bhagavan Rudra.